Have you ever wondered about the peculiar story of the 7 sleepers of the cave? A tale that, according to Christian tradition, whisks us back to an era of fervent faith and fierce persecution, around 250 CE. Christian lore tells us that 7 young men, devout Christians, find themselves at odds with the Roman Emperor Decius. Their refusal to renounce their faith forces them to seek refuge in a cave, a sanctuary where the impossible happens. They fall into a deep, timeless sleep. The Christian narrative then fast-forwards to the reign of Theodosius II, around 430 CE. The world and its politics changed, but the sleepers remain untouched by the hands of time. They wake from their slumber, stepping into a world vastly different from the one they left behind. It's a tale that boggles the mind and stirs the soul and is rejoiced by Christians. But what if there's more to this story than meets the eye? What if the 7 sleepers were actually companions of Jesus, who went into their long slumber after his ascension to heavens? This intriguing twist in the tale challenges the commonly held belief that this group of youths slept during the reign of Decius in 250 CE and awoke during the time of Theodosius II in 430 CE. Instead, let's consider the possibility that they slipped into their lengthy slumber around the time of Jesus' resurrection in between 30 to 70 CE, once Second Temple was destroyed by Roman General Titus, and according to Qur'ān timeline, they woke up around 380 to 400 CE. There is a body of evidence that lends credence to this idea from historical records. Absolutely mind-boggling, undeniable evidences. What are pieces of evidence that compel us to think that God needed to intervene at the timing of the acceptance of the Trinity as the state religion in 381 CE? The rise of this doctrine coincided with the period when the 7 sleepers are said to have awakened, between 380 and 400 CE. Now imagine the impact of this event, the 7 sleepers, companions of Jesus, arising at a time when the concept of the Holy Trinity was gaining acceptance. Perhaps the 7 sleepers' awakening was a divine intervention, intended to reveal the truth to the masses. And what does this have to do with the Dead Sea Scrolls, you may ask? The Dead Sea Scrolls, a magnificent collection of Jewish texts discovered in the mid-20th century, have significantly shaped our understanding of early Christianity. Found in caves near the Dead Sea, these scrolls offer a unique window into the religious practices and beliefs of the time. But here's the intriguing part. Some scholars believe that these scrolls may hold further evidence supporting our theory about the 7 sleepers. They suggest that these young men were not merely figments of legend but actual companions of Jesus, who entered a prolonged slumber after his ascension. Quranic verses of Surah Al-Kahf leads us straight to all these clues if juxtaposed with Roman Empire's conflicting issues with Jews of Second Temple Judaism and doctrinal issues of the early Christianity and latest findings of the Dead Sea Scrolls. A whole new picture is revealed. Imagine that. If this theory holds true, our perception of Jesus' struggle and last hours change. We can imagine Jesus wasn't merely a sacrificial lamb who was so easily captured and crucified, but his struggle was armed. If theory is proven, it means Jesus wasn't crucified, but was ascended to heavens from Qumran caves. It changes our understanding of early Christianity and a lot more. Stay tuned to uncover the layers of truth hidden within the mystery of the 7 sleepers developed in a series of videos to bring out the evidences and facts. The story of the 7 sleepers and the Dead Sea Scrolls remind us that history is often more complex and fascinating than we first imagine.